we are introducing one of the new shop builds that I've actually had for a minute now, but I'm finally getting working on. It is this E46 M3 behind me. It has a one-off like metal welded and molded wide body kit on it right now. She has some very wide BBSs lowered on KW V3s. It's kind of a special car. It started its life off with a sunroof and now it has a CSL carbon roof with a few other CSL bits on it. There's a lot of plans for this car. I'm gonna be swapping the wheels out, going to be finishing up the exterior and the interior, making it more of a track-ready car. We're going to be removing this wide body kit, which means sawing all like the fenders off, and doing a Streetfighter wide body kit instead. The reason for that is the artist that was building this car did a great job on the front fenders. The rears though, I just have a thing, I don't like wide skirt looking wide body kits, and on the rears you can see that the fenders end up flaring out, and they continue to flare out like below the like half diameter of the wheel, which just, it looks too flowy. It doesn't look aggressive at all. So that's the reason for going with a different kit. I feel bad for this wide body, like the work that's already been done to the car, but with everything else that's on the car currently, it's a perfect platform to make it just exactly what I would want out of an E46. So yeah. So I've already put this dude on. This is a polycarbonate rear windshield. We've for now just done self-tappers with some RVT to get her on there like for good. She is solid. I also have poly side windows coming in for the car as well. She has door windows, which is dope, and once everything else is in, I'll be ordering and getting a new front windshield installed as well. That will be glass, not poly. That'd be dumb. I have rear seat delete that is going to be on its way eventually, hopefully. It's on back order right now, as well as lightweight door cards, which are actually on their way currently. We are going to be grabbing the A, B, and C pillars and flocking those, as well as the dash, which is always fun. Some other plans for the car are a carbon M3 Evo style hood, carbon CSL trunk. The wheels I'm going to be swapping these BBSs out for are going to be T37V Mark IIs. Not sort of similarly spec to what these are, but I believe that these are 11x13s, and I don't need to be that aggressive, so I'm going to be switching that up a little bit. It already has an Eisenmann exhaust, I believe, all the way to like through the headers. It has a massive like whale of a intake on it, so that's nice. I believe rod bearings have already been done. A lot of preventative maintenance and servicing to the car has been done to let it perform well for a long period of time. So we've had it on the dyno already, and she made like 420 wheel horsepower, so she scoots as is. It's just all this aesthetic that needs to get finished and completed. Right now we have a Momo steering wheel in here that's going to be swapped out for a Sparco. I have bride seats that I'm going to be ordering to go in the car, as well as digital dash that we're going to swap out for, and a more modernized head unit with CarPlay and all those goodies for a sound system. Car still has AC. It's going to have a nice sound system. It's going to be like pretty much every one of the other cars that we've built here, which is it's good for anything. You can daily it, you can take it to the track and still actually drive competitively, but you don't have to sweat, you don't have to kill yourself, you don't have to just enjoy the sound of the car, you can do whatever you want with it. So right now I am starting on ripping off the old material from the A-pillars so that they can get ready to get flocked, and then we're going to be taping up the dash area. Normally you would rip the dash out to flock it, but because there's so little interior in this car and there's no front windshield, we're able to just tape everything off around it sitting in there and flock it that way, which saves a little bit of time, especially since I haven't torn out an E46's dash before, and learning interior pieces is a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna get back to that. All right, everybody, we are back. We are about to flock the dash and the A and B pillars. We couldn't find the C pillars, so I'm probably gonna have to order those. Flocking's pretty easy, especially when you don't have a windshield. So if you're gonna do your dash, the correct way to do this, if you had a windshield and everything, would be to remove the dash out of the car, take off all of the like AC elements and everything out of it, or tape them off, and then paint the glue on, powder the dust on, let it sit and dry, and then either blow or vacuum it off, the excess. Since I don't have a windshield and I don't really feel like removing my whole dash out of this car, we're going to do it inside of the car as it is. So all you do is you take this glue, you brush it on to whatever section you're going to do. I normally try breaking things up into sections just to make it easier and make it less of a time sensitive thing, because you want to spread the glue on and powder the nylon or whatever you end up using on as quickly as possible so that it sits while the glue is as like absorbent as possible. So I cut everything up into sections and do it that way, and it takes a little bit of time, but it ends up turning out pretty nice. Alright everybody, so we've got the dash A pillars and B pillars flocked. B pillars aren't in here yet because I've got some other, need the headliner on and everything. I want to get that done before the B or C pillars go back in the car. I cleaned out the interior a little bit, got some stuff out, and got some panels that I do have currently back in the car that could go on. And that'll be it for this video. Next video you will see the wide body kit going on the car and see these hard motorsports door cards going in.